Okay, so you've started your ginger bug. Now, how the heck do you keep it alive and strong? Here's what you do. Regular use. If you make sourdough, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about because it's the same idea here. If you're using your ginger bug frequently, like daily, let's say, keep it out on the counter at room temperature and feed it with sugar and ginger daily. My rule of thumb, for those of you who like to measure, I never actually measure, is 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 tablespoon of ginger for every 1 cup of water. So if you have 2 cups of ginger bug, feed it with 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of ginger, and so on. Then you'll be using the liquid from your ginger bug to make cool drinks, but not the ginger. So you'll be leaving that behind, and eventually your jar will get super full of nothing but ginger. So every now and then, just scoop some of the old ginger out and use it to make tea, smoothies, whatever your heart desires. Leave a little bit of old ginger in there because there are still some microbes on it, and then add more water. Just know that you will need to feed it. So if you added 2 cups of water, also add 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of ginger. It's always good to stir every day to aerate and distribute everything and discourage mold. Place your cloth on so it's protected, but again, is getting some oxygen. Light towel, coffee filter, paper towel. And now before we move on to what to do if you're taking a little break from using your ginger bug, I'll answer a question some of you might have. Can I maintain my ginger bug by adding sugar only, no more ginger? You can keep it going for a while by only feeding it sugar, and maybe even a really, really long time, but eventually it may weaken because it's missing the fresh microbes and nutrients from the ginger. So if you don't want to always feed it ginger, that's fine, but it's great to occasionally give it a boost by adding some ginger back in. Fresh ginger and sugar both introduce the new microbes and nutrients to keep your ginger bug active. Taking a break. We all need a break sometimes. You feed your ginger bug as you normally would and throw it directly into the refrigerator. Fermentation will still happen, but at a much slower rate. Then ideally feed it once every week or 2 and just stick it right back in the fridge. You're probably gonna forget though, and you're gonna let it go longer. So just know that you can probably still revive a ginger bug that you have left in the refrigerator for longer than that. When you're ready to use it again, think of it as needing to be revived a little. So for best results, bring it out and feed it at room temperature for a day or 2 to get it nice and bubbly, and then you know it's ready to use. Bubbles and fizz when you stir are a great sign. Okay, so now you have a pet. Take time to figure out what it likes and doesn't like, and you'll get along just fine. Now, to make a nice fizzy probiotic drink that doesn't have all the additives that will be in one from the store, check out my video on how to actually use your ginger bug to make some great drinks. I'll have that linked below. Remember to eat real food. I'll see you next time.